This is my phone. This is not only a phone for me, it's the way I have to communicate with you that you are a great community, people that love to recycle things and to think out of the box. So it's so important for me to preserve this technology and don't crash the phone. Lucky for me, I just bought this, that is an aluminum cover, is CNC from one single piece, but there's only a huge problem. I haven't built it and it's full of problems. Let's fix them.
This box is so heavy, which means only one thing, the quality of this machine that is capable to engrave and cut aluminum, wood, plastic, any kind of material. Let's see inside all the components of this box. Let's open it.
After months on Kickstarter, finally I have here in my hands this CNC. This is a desktop CNC from Makera. They collect all the opinions from the community, from the previous machine, and here is the new machine. Perfectly working with all the correction and the new features of this new prototype. So let's see here, we have the main switch, we have a plug that is an astronaut plug. This is for the emergency stop, and this is a USB-C cable that controls the machine. We also have here on the side two very interesting connector. This is for extracting dust with a vacuum, and this instead is for injecting compressed air inside. You know that I love to recycle things, so for sure also the vacuum and the compressor came from old appliance here in my house. So this is the CNC ready to cut. The base measure 20 by 30 centimeters and the cut in vertical is about 13 centimeters. So it's more than enough for cutting all the prototypes and projects I really need here in my shop. And of course I can use this machine to sell things online. So this is a machine to make money. Let's see it in this way. So the plan today is to make and solve the problem of my previous cover. I choose this hard wood that is walnut and I decide to cut it with this CNC. So first thing is to scan the original cover. I scan it and I want to fix the problem. This was made completely in aluminum and was blocking the antenna so badly. So I want to redraw everything. So this is the same style frame of the cover, but the core of it is in wood. And wood doesn't stop in any way the antenna, so my phone will keep working here also that I work underground. This is my underground shop, and this cover will solve this problem. Cutting hardwood or cutting aluminum is not a problem from this CNC. If you are familiar with CNC, you already know how important it is to have a very heavy and sturdy frame. And this is a very well-made frame. It is one single piece, molded and pressure, I don't know how you say it in English, is a pressure molded frame. Mold. So basically they melt and pressure inject mold the frame. So this is one single piece, it's so heavy, all the vibration are gone, and this motor is a 200 watt brushless motor that is smart. When I say smart, I mean that the software can understand the RPMs, and even if the mill is slowing down because there's more friction, the software gives more power to the motor to keep the RPMs stable. I'm talking about 13,000 RPMs for this motor. So I choose a wood board that is thick enough for cutting the cover I really need. So after measuring the iPhone, that is 8.5 millimeters, I then need to cut the part from wood. This is so easy. This CNC machine is smart. When I say smart, I mean that the software helps you a lot to all the procedure. Let's start first of all removing the tool. It's very simple, we can just pull a lever and the tool comes away. We can then replace the original tool with this probe. This has multiple functions. It is a laser that can show us where we are going to cut and also to probe and understand how thick is the material we just placed in the machine. Ha due funzioni. First of all, the machine has to understand tastamento della precisely we inserted this tool. So it used this little button to understand how is extended outside the probe. Now, automatically, it will find the position, so the region where start to cut. So basically now the machine knows how thick it is the wood board. Now that the machine has registered this measurement, I can take all my time and open all the boxes. Inside there are so many accessories and so many end mills, and there are ones for cutting plastic, metal and wood. So I choose this. It is a 3.1 millimeter, and in this case as well, the software and the machine is so smart that has to calibrate by itself the tool. Now the machine knows how thick it is the board of wood in the machine, and also how long is the tool that we inserted. Now we just have to push start, and the G-code will start to engrave and cut the material. In this case, it's my first time using this CNC, so I generated a G-code that is very light, just isn't so aggressive, because I don't really know how hard it can cut. It's so very well made. All the cables pass completely precisely in this cable management system, and you can see that the end mill shoots away all the dust thanks to the compressed air. In this case, I'm using the CNC without a dust collecting system because I want to show you in video how it's milling, but consider that I can connect to this huge white tube coming vertically, a dust shoe, so I can remove all these flakes of wood that are shooting outside. So you can imagine that this CNC is so silent and also so clean that you can use it not only in your shop but also in your house. So I guarantee you that the motor is so silent. Also consider that you can close the cover and now basically makes no noise. I'm sure I can use it all day and I not will have a headache because it's very silent, not only for me but also for my neighbors or for my wife. It isn't a problem. So right now I cover all the machine with dust, but they made a very nice design. Also the inside doesn't have very square corner. You can imagine that also the dust that is collected inside doesn't really collect definitely in corners where it's difficult to clean up. I can use a vacuum dust cleaner to remove all the powder inside. Let's make a check fit. You can see that the foam fits perfectly now, so the machine cut very precisely, and now I just have to machine two aluminum parts, one on the top and one on the bottom. This could be tricky, but I just bought on Amazon this 2mm thick plate of aluminum. I remove the cover and I fix everything in place. After tightening all the screws, we have a huge problem. The flat aluminum part we need to machine isn't anymore flat. We created like a belly, it's a little bit curvature here on the top, but lucky for us we are using a CNC machine that is smart. This Carvera Air can use the probe to probe the flatness of the surface, understand all the position, and then we can work this part that is a little bit bent as it is flat. I can then change tool again and insert this engraving tool, and in this case I can calibrate it automatically and I can start to make this decoration. My idea is just to make little holes all around the perimeter of the cover, just like screws in an industrial machine. So you can see that it's making a great job. Now I just have to switch a bit, and now I inserted the 2mm end mill. This is capable to cut aluminum without problems. Consider that this is my first time ever cutting aluminum with this machine, so I'm just making very light passes and I'm cutting a very thin aluminum part. But this allows us to understand how precise is this machine. You remember that this aluminum plate was covered with a very thin plastic that was protecting from scratches. I removed the part from the top, but I haven't removed it from the bottom. And you can see here in this shot how precise is the cut of this CNC. We cut the aluminum, but you can clearly see that there is still the blue plastic underneath. So one more pass is added to remove this plastic and also the little brackets that was holding the part perfectly in the middle. So I can then remove finally the back part and the front part of the aluminum cover, and it came out great. It's incredible to have in my hand something that at the beginning was just a 3D file in the computer. So now I just hope that everything aligns perfectly with the wood part and also with the phone, of course. I can remove the plastic here on the bottom. I also engraved some decoration here just to reduce the weight of the cover and to make it cooler. And now let's assemble everything. This is a bit crucial. I was trying to understand how to connect afterwards all the parts using some screws or maybe using some glue. But after thinking a lot about it, I also thought about the original cover, that is this one on the bottom. In 2 years that I was using this cover, basically I haven't removed the phone from inside of it, never. So I think that the best solution is just to glue the phone and the cover in place. I mean, not the phone, but the wood part with the aluminum part that holds the phone inside. I have to now to think a way to have an interface to push the volume up or down, or to use the Face ID or the Bancomat Pay, the Apple Pay. So I recycled these wood nails. I made holes and I pushed them inside. Afterwards, I will cut them with a precise length, and I also laser engrave these holes for the speaker and for the microphone. I'm using this contact glue. So basically you apply glue on both parts. You let the solvent evaporate for 10 minutes, and now I can just squish the parts together. This is a precise and permanently connected part. I just check if the thickness is correct, and I can then apply also the other side. Now let's test everything if the volume button works. I have also the special button here on the top that I assigned to ChatGPT, and I also have the push button here on the right that turns on and off the button and the screen. Now I used to use in my daily life a holder to keep my phone in my hands. I hate when the phone falls in my face, or maybe when I'm just walking in the street and I'm thinking that somebody can steal my phone. So it's very important to have a very, very thick and sturdy piece, and in this case I'm machining like a holder that I can attach on the back. This is made in plexiglass. This is also an opportunity to test how this Carvera Air cuts plexiglass, but this is not a problem after assigning the right RPMs to the spindle. I cut it away without problems. You can also see that I also cut a little slot here to insert SD cards. I also stitched this leather part here on the back, so it's so nice for me having a cover with these so many kind of materials. So the wood fits perfectly with aluminum, the aluminum fits perfectly with the plexiglass, and now I just have to insert an SD card. This is something that I do in my daily life when I transport files from my shop to my house to edit videos, so it's very important for me to have also this feature in my cover. I know the phone is a little bit messed up, but I hope that with this new cover that is made so precisely, it will survive for many years more. So let's check if all the switches work and the volume is working. I also can use ChatGPT, and I can also use Apple Pay with my Face ID scanner. So the cover is not blocking anything, it's keeping the phone inside perfectly. And I also added a little square foams in the corners, so if the phone falls down, we have a little bit of absorption of the heat on the ground. So it's working, but this is not all for this machine. Of course, it's a CNC, so let's see other. I also received inside this box the fourth axis. Basically, it's like a mini lathe, and I can connect it directly on the base of the CNC. I choose on the control software and on the CAM software to design this piece. This is an example. It's like a head of Cleopatra, but it's just a test. So we are starting to remove the most material with this 3mm bit, and later I can replace the bit with a much thinner one so that we can engrave the more details. It's so important to notice that also this motor has encoder on the back, which means that the software always check and updates if there are problems and keep all the stepper motor with the right synchronism, and everything came out perfect. You can clearly see that we also engrave all the details, and it's incredible to see the details here on the cap of this statue, the details of the face, and wow, this opens new world for my shop and also to start maybe selling little objects online. It's so well made. With the machine, I also received a laser module. To install it is very simple. We just open the lever so we can change the bit with a laser module. Inside the box I received some eye protection glasses and this 5-watt laser module, and it's so interesting to see how it's installed. There's a stainless steel pin that is with the right size that is placed inside the motor. Of course, the motor will not spin, but we can use the probe system to calibrate the tool. So now that the machine knows how thick and long is the laser, we can start to engrave the photo. In this case, it's my picture on top of this hard wood. But consider that this 5-watt is also capable to cut thin materials, cardboard or thin wood. So this is a great thing, a nice result. So this is the third week I'm using this CNC and I'm totally in love with this Carvera Air. For sure I'm in love because this went over any expectation. This is a very well made CNC, not only for the frame that is so sturdy, but also all the other parts has no backlash. This is the base, doesn't move in any direction, and this is the motor, doesn't move at all. It's so well made. Consider that as well, it can be closed very easy with this cover. Doing from this side is a bit tricky, but there is a rubber gasket all around here on the top and on the bottom, which seal the machine from making too much noise and also from making dust in the room. So that's the reason why it's called a desktop CNC. I can for sure use it in my home, even if I live in an apartment, so probably other CNC can be very noisy and can disturb the neighbors, but this is so silent thanks to the cover that keep the noise inside and thanks to this 200-watt brushless motor that is so silent. So I'm in love. I also love all the other gadgets. For example, the laser engraver fits perfectly here in the bit here, so it's perfectly centered, very easy to calibrate as well, and also the 4th axis can be so handy. I love going fishing, so probably I will produce and make my own fishing lures by engraving them like I show you with this small wood head. So you can see how precise can it be, and also how many possibilities I have with this machine to earn money, so I can start a business. I showed you a couple months ago how I was planning to start my own business of fishing lures made with lead casting, and I made this press using an iron and heat and pressure and a car jack. The idea was to mold rubber so that I can pour molten lead inside. Now that I own this CNC, I can for sure make things easier and produce my own negative molds in aluminum and pour molten lead inside of them. So this is much better solution. I was just waiting for a CNC like this one capable to produce very good quality molds for my project. So I give you here the links to find all the details and the power and also the accessories for this Carvera Air. So check it out. I leave the link here. And Makera gave us also a discount coupon. You can use this discount while you are buying to have a good discount. So thank you, Makera, and this is a gift for you. So check it out, check all the gadgets. You have also the 4th axis, the CNC, many other bits and a fixer solution to keep the parts in place. So that's a great website. I leave you also here my 2 previous videos, so check them out. These are very simple do-it-yourself tutorials. As always, this is a do-it-yourself tutorial channel. So I hope you enjoyed this review and you know many other new things about this machine that probably you haven't saw in other YouTube channels. So see you soon. Ciao, ciao.